Hey guys, my name is Freddie Nawaka. I'm an award-winning writer, director and producer from here in London. I've written, directed and produced various films, including The Living Dead.
You can use the carve shit into
Hey, what's going on, man?
And more recently, a romantic comedy called In Spite of Everything.
I've never sold anything in my life.
You may have seen me on your TV screens as an actor, working with Noel Clarke and Ashley Waters on Bulletproof, or back in the day with 50 Cent on Dead Man Running. But enough about me, this is about you. On the Other Foot is an exciting feature film project that delivers a strong, hard-hitting message across the world, but in a comedic, hilarious way.
Welcome to the premiere of the film by Freddie Krueger Nawaka, film director, producer, On the Other Foot. I'm your host, Anthony B. Williams, and we are in London live on Soul TV. Is that correct, Esther?
Absolutely, Anthony. And tonight we're going to be interviewing the stars about this incredible premiere, On the Other Foot.
Oh, I tell you what, thank you for that. That's done really well. And you know what? It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's a top film, and you daren't miss it. And we're looking forward to it, aren't we?
We are indeed. And I must say, Anthony, you are looking rather dapper this evening. But I've got to ask, any thermals?
Yes, it's cold. And I'm old. So yeah, a little bit of thermals. But I tell you what, you've just mentioned that I'm dapper. Do you want me to go through what I've got? Are you sure? Are you positive? Okay, all right. What are you wearing then?
Well, I'm just with an ensemble. I had to go to Plan C today, but I think I've put it together rather well. Don't you?
Okay, yeah, you're looking kind of cool. I like that. You know, you're flying. You're looking really good for the red carpet. But I'll tell you what, it is time we interview the stars on the red carpet. So I'll tell you what, over to you, Esther. Where are you?
So some of you may know me, my name is Billy Pitcher. So I want to start by saying that I'm British and I'm proud.
I've got loads of black mates.
Have you?
Taxi!
No chance, love.
You don't like anyone that's black. You don't like anyone of colour, actually.
Do you speak any English?
My name is Dr. Ali.
Tell you what, mate, I'm going to go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are across the globe. This is Esther Austin on Soul TV for America. So we're at the premiere of On the Other Foot, and this is the wonderful Vanessa Feltz.
Hi, hello.
It's a real privilege. Vanessa, what do you think of On the Other Foot?
It's fascinating. It's a really extraordinary film. It's a big deal. It's a film with very, very serious themes. It's about racism, it's about bigotry, it's about prejudice, but somehow or other, Freddie Nawaka manages to make a light-hearted comedy out of such serious subject matter. So instead of feeling oppressed and miserable and depressed exactly and wretched and like, oh God, another one of these films which makes you feel like you just want to chop off your own head, it's not like that. You find yourself laughing. It's very uplifting. It's a bit of a fairy tale. It's got some magic in it. A very, very special film. It's a most unusual film, and I think very ambitious actually, because it's quite a big deal to deal with a theme like that in this kind of way. It's amazing. So I was really kind of heartened by it. I felt really great after I saw it. I felt really great while I was watching it.
Fantastic.
And that's a big deal, don't you think?
It is.
It's very clever. He's done something very clever.
And that's Freddie though, isn't it? He's always taking things outside the box, taking things to the next level, doing things differently, isn't it?
That's exactly it. He's got a unique perspective on the world. He's got this amazingly optimistic, upbeat, forgiving, compassionate, very unusual perspective, and he manages to take anger and hurt and turn it into humour and laughter. And to me, I think that's such a big deal. And my other half said, what a relief occasionally to see a film that's about, the black experience and the experience of minorities and have a good laugh. I mean, unusual and really, really great.
Just listening to you and your energy around it, you will encourage people to go and see On the Other Foot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Esther Austin for Soul TV, talking to Vanessa Feltz.
Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Pitcher.
Hey, I'm on. This is the big one. It's the premiere of On the Other Foot, and I'm here with one of the stars, the star in actual fact, Peter Andre.
Thank you, hello. But can I just say, I told him he looks good, and his answer was,
I always look good, you know.
I love that confidence. I want
It's in the blood. It's in the blood. It's in the blood.
So, it's an honour to be in a film like this.
Yeah.
Now, Freddie, the director,
Yes.
threw me in the deep end. So, when we were talking about casting me, I said, you know, am I gonna play someone nice, smiling? Because that's what I do. I always smile. I'm always.
I see you smiling all the time.
And he said no. He said, I want you to be one of the racists. At first, I was like, yeah, right. And he said, no. If you're gonna do this, you do it properly. Now,
Okay.
as a kid, I grew up in Australia.
Yes.
Our family suffered a lot of racism because we were the only ethnics within what I think at the time on the whole Gold Coast. I remember at school there were no other ethnic kids.
Right.
And we were picked on and beaten and tied to fences, and even the teacher, I'll never forget this. A teacher, I went up to tell the teacher how I felt, and the teacher turned around to me and said, now the derogatory term in Australia is wog, for Greeks and Italians.
Okay.
It's used differently in England, but in Australia it's for Greeks and Italians.
Sure.
And I turned around to the teacher and I went to say something, and he said, I don't talk to greasy wogs. He said, go sit up the back. This is my own teacher, right?
Right. Okay.
I suffered a lot of that as a kid, and it hurt me for a lot of years. And then what Freddie said to me, I want you to channel that. I want you to think of all the hurt
The anger. Yeah.
and then channel that, and then use a mirror image and become that person.
Yeah.
At first I was like, this is hard, but I'm glad he got me to do it because it challenged me. And my son Junior is 16 now. Thankfully he's never had to suffer that kind of thing, because in England it's very multicultural.
Yeah.
Australia is now, of course, but back then it wasn't. And you know, it's amazing when I think that I'm actually having to play someone that I would have never been able to become that, and to be able to channel that was a very clever idea from Freddie.
So do you think because of what happened to you in Australia, you could actually, it was not a hard thing for you to do when you were actually doing the film?
I thought it was going to be a really hard thing to do, but when he said channel that and then flip the image, it was almost like a light switch. I was able to be that person, but using the anger of being the one on the other side.
Gotcha.
Hopefully it comes across right on the film, but what a great opportunity, you know. And I think Freddie's great. I think he's a great director.
Yeah, I've known him for 20 years, and I've seen from where he was to where he is now, you know, and I think I call him the Tyler Perry of the UK, because of what he brings.
He's got a good eye.
He has. So you're in the film, you're the star. What can people expect from the film?
Well, I'm definitely not the star, but I play
one of the stars.
Play a good part in it, and what I think you're going to get is racism is not something that's just happened now. Thankfully, more and more people are talking about it, but this has been going from the beginning of time.
Yeah, sure.
And to be able to not only talk about it, but for someone like Freddie to bring us sort of the other side of it, a bit of a comical twist to it. There's no comical side to racism, but there's a comical twist that he puts in, and it really makes it unique, and I think that's why the film really works.
Okay, listen, thank you.
Thank you.
No, you talk sense. And do you want to say anything to anybody in America? This is Soul TV. Anybody?
I want to say, first of all, that we know you look good, but we have not told you how good you look. Thank you. You look amazing. Yes. I grew up in Australia, believe it or not, when I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
I had a cassette tape of Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, the first album I ever bought, Off the Wall on vinyl, and I had on cassette tape Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Smokey Robinson, pretty much everyone from Motown.
Yeah.
And I listened to it religiously because the Australian radio only played rock music at the time.
Okay.
And I wouldn't listen to it. So from a very early age, I always loved the sound of Motown. So if anyone's watching this that's been to Detroit, Motown.
Oh, they're all over.
I have.
I mean, honestly, it's one of my dreams to go and visit where they started. Where Berry Gordy had the house. That's one of my dreams.
Motown Museum.
Yeah, that's one of my dreams.
It's a fabulous place. I was there last year. And
Is it amazing?
It's incredible. And I've had the privilege of interviewing the late Mary Wilson, the former Supremes, all of those. And it's a real privilege because like yourself and like Freddie, it's all about legacy building.
And do you know who's actually a really good friend of mine? Is Peebo Bryson. And Peebo Bryson, you're not going to believe this. He came one day. I got this ring on my doorbell, and I said hello, and he goes, "It's Peebo," and I thought, "Peebo who?" And he said, "Peebo Bryson." I'm like, "Yeah, right." You know, this guy's legend in my. And it just so happens that his fiance lived in my street, and she's from England. And so that's how we've become really good friends. And we talk about the legacy of the music back then. He's got some of my favourite songs. Anyway, I'm talking a lot again. That's what I do.
Why don't you listen to Soul TV? Because in December, we're interviewing lots of legends.
Woo! I love it. I'm so excited.
You can come on.
I'd love, mate. Honestly,
come on.
To be there to watch and be part of it, I'd love to.
And then we could perhaps play your old song, you know, make you sweat. Don't want to sweat no more.
I'm not sure it'll go down as well, but listen, I'm definitely now.
We will do that.
Gonna be
But
watching
listen,
us.
thank you, my friend.
Thank you too.
Okay, all right. Good. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is Soul TV live from the premiere of On the Other Foot. We'll be back right after the break.
Welcome everyone. We are at the premiere of On the Other Foot, and this young man is Peter Andre's son. But you do have a name. Just let us know your name.
Yeah, my name's Junior Andreas. I'm the son of Peter Andre, the legend. He's amazing. I love him, man. He's the best dad ever, best dad in the world.
Fantastic. And what was it like being part of a movie with your father?
It was an amazing experience, honestly. I mean, it was my first film with my dad and my first film by myself. So it was a very big experience for me. And we are actually not in the same scene together, but seeing each other on set in different parts of the movie was really amazing. We got to experience it with each other. It was a really good experience. We really enjoyed it.
Excellent. And, you know, what can you personally, or what have you personally taken away from being part of such a movie?
Well, this movie is more about just the movie, you know. This movie covers a very big topic, which is racism, and racism is a massive topic to talk about. It started from time ago, and to be a part of this film, which shows a more light side of a serious topic, is really, really good and really, really nice to be in. It's a really great experience. I really loved every second of it, so yeah, it was amazing.
Excellent. And winding down, where to next for you? You know, where to next for you? You know, a young actor, you know, played with your father, you've been in this big movie, you're on the red carpet.
Well, I mean, the number one rule is to always stay humble and always remember where you came from and just be respectful. So wherever God takes me and whatever I'm able to do in life, that's what I'll be able to do. So, but yeah, I'd just like to say thank you. And
pleasure.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. And what do they do in the industry? Is it this?
We can shake hands. Yeah.
No. This. It is. Sorry, I just got to jump in. It's this. Yeah. Esther, that's how you do it. Okay, just thought I'd tell you that. This is Soul TV. We're out of London. We'll be back soon.
I'm black.
You're not black, Dad.
Look in there, look.
Oh, snap!
Now this ain't funny.
Well, there's no point doing that, mate. You won't scrub it off.
Just shut up, will you?
You mean, under all this, you are actually a white man?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm at the premiere of the film On the Other Foot, and I'm here with the man with the plan. Although I've got the mic, in my hand. It's not bad, right?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
We should record that and sell it.
Yeah, because I know you're an artist. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get in there, just trying to help you. Okay, tell us the reason why you're here.
Well, actually, tonight myself and Vanessa, my other half, Vanessa Phelps, my other half, were hosting the evening and stuff like that. Obviously, we're a biracial couple, and this film is about racism, and it's about one man's journey into racism, and and it ends very nicely, I must say. But it's a great movie, and it's a film that's really kind of like, it's such a difficult subject to talk about.
It is, yeah.
But yet, this film lets you go in a way with a real nice feeling in your heart. I know it sounds weird, but you've got to check it out. It's called On the Other Foot. You've got to check it out. It's a brilliant movie.
And you're not in it.
Not in it.
Because I know you was in the She's the One.
Yes, she's the one. But that
a love spell in
really
America. It was a little cameo bit. Yeah, in and out.
That's just me being myself.
Yeah. So the film, as you say, you recommend everybody, particularly in America as well, because that's where we're broadcasting to.
Yes.
So TV.
Totally. Yeah. No. Check out On the Other Foot. It's a brilliant film. It's a real look into, like I say, a gentleman's journey on racism, and some of the racist connotations were something like I'm of a certain age, and I did experience that kind of thing when I was very, very young. So it was very real to me, the whole thing. But it has a real light touch to it, and it has a lot of humour. And I think with humour you can deal with absolutely anything.
Fantastic. Yeah, great. And Freddy Krueger.
Yes.
Now, I always kind of put him on the level of Tyler Perry in America.
Right.
Because I think he's very, his quality, his films are fantastic.
Yes.
Why do you think he decided to put together a film like this?
I think Freddie is always looking at doing something completely different. I think that there's a narrative that has been written for Black Britain. And and most of the films you might see, they might be like gang related or gang violence and stuff like that. And I think Freddie likes to look at things where things that are colourless. I mean, he is dealing with racism in this particular picture, but when he attacks the writing board, I think it's always, what is a way I can show Black Britain from a different angle, a way that we haven't experienced before. And sometimes it's just nice to have a light-hearted film where you're not got to worry about, gang warfare or something like that, which is a narrative that's been painted for so many years. So.
Yeah, not just in the UK, but obviously right across the world. Right, I want to move on just very quickly, because we're going to kind of wrap it up. I interviewed you.
Right.
We had this discussion about 20 odd years ago. When you're black.
And we haven't changed.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you're black, you don't crack. And that's an actual fact. And it was great. You were with Fats and Smalls at the time.
Yes.
Musically, what are you doing now?
At the moment, we've had a hard 2 years actually, with COVID and everything like that. And I'm in this band, and it's a real nostalgia fest. It's called Boys on Block, not Boys on the Block, not New Kids on the Block. Although I love New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, they're great. They're okay.
Yeah, but Boys on Block it's called, and it is taking all stars from the 90s and putting them in one band, in one sort of super group. So I had a hit in the 90s, and the three other gentlemen I'm in this band with, I know this is going out in America, but it's a guy called Dane Bowers, Shane Lynch and Abs Love. They've all had huge hits. And so, combined together, I think we sold about 300 million records. Combined, something like that. Yeah. Okay. 860 million records.
Your maths wasn't really great. Okay. Well, listen, thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You're going to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We can do this all night. We can do this all night. Okay, thank you so much. Would you like to say anything to the American viewers on Soul TV? Over to you. 3, 2, 1. Over to you.
This is Ben Afedu, and I'd just like to say lots of love and happiness to Soul TV in America. God bless you.
Welcome everyone. We are at the premiere of On the Other Foot. And I have just bumped into this incredible, I think you look absolutely stunning. I'm loving the browns.
Thank you.
And you must be quite warm underneath there, yeah?
Very warm.
Very warm, okay. Now, just introduce yourself and tell us, what are you expecting to see from this movie tonight?
Well, hi, I'm Fleur East. Very excited to see this film. I just love the concept. You know, I just love that it's like a role reversal, because anytime you kind of come to the topic of race, it's such a hard thing to describe. You know, even, for example, when it comes to like women's rights, trying to explain to a man what that's like as a woman is so difficult. And then trying to explain to someone what life is like for a person of colour is another very difficult thing to do. The only way you can understand it is if you're in that position. So that's why I love the concept of this film. It's like, what if we could actually flip it for a day, for 48 hours, for people to see what life is like. That's the only way, really and truly, that anyone would 100% understand things from someone else's point of view. And I think that it's really important to have things like this as part of the conversation, because hopefully people will leave here today and see things in a new light and go, okay, this is really interesting. Hopefully have some empathy and understand what it's like.
And I think also people have to experience, so, you know, putting it on the other foot is that experiential process to think, okay, now I can not just understand it, but, you know, embody it, if that makes sense, because you've got no other way to understand the process. And for you, I mean, we talk about racism and you talk about all these other things, but for you personally, what do you feel you can take away from this film?
I mean, hopefully it's a better way of explaining to people, because a lot of the time when you open up a conversation about race, it's really difficult to articulate what the experience is like for a person of colour. And I think that hopefully this will now be a tool that, you know, I can direct people to and go, actually watch this film, and then let's talk about it after you've seen it.
Yes.
You know, and it's just a way of, just opening up that conversation and that dialogue even more.
And I guess the last question is, you know, comedy plays a big part in reaching out and reaching into people's spaces. It sort of crosses that barrier, a bit like music, because you're a musician and singer yourself. So what do you think of that concept?
Yeah, I love that, actually. It's funny because when I first saw it, I saw the title, I saw the concept, I read into it, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. How's this going to land? And then as soon as I found out that it was light-hearted and it's got humour in it, I thought, well, perfect, you know. The language of humour is universal, isn't it? And it's a great way to communicate very important messages. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much. That, you know, we are at the premiere of On the Other Foot, and we are here for Soul TV with this incredible lady. Smile, cheese. Peace.
Mom, it's a black man. Can I open it?
Hold on, I'm coming.
All systems go in the house in the garage.
Okay, we're live at On the Other Foot. It's the premiere, it's the film by Freddy Krueger Nwaka, starring Peter Andre and his son as well. I'm here with
Dominique Isaac, welcome from Miss Nubian.
Okay, Miss Nubian. Tell us a little bit about that. What's that all about? Go on. Obviously, you're a pageant kind of person. I can see by the tiara on your head.
Yeah, so Miss Nubian pageant is basically a pageant not basically based on beauty, but more on inclusivity, basically. And it's all about encouraging women of colour to go for their dreams, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. So I really support it in that way.
Okay, how long have you been this beauty pageanty person for? Sorry, that's the only words I can find. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. So my pageant was a few years ago, but I'm still representing Miss Nubian. Of course, we've had COVID and everything, so it's been a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm very happy to be here representing them. I'm trying to get into film, and I dance myself as well. So it's great to be here, and the vibe is amazing.
Okay, and what capacity are you here for? Is it with Freddie? Is it because of Peter? What are you here?
Yeah, so I'm here with Freddie and with Jacqueline Warborough, who runs the Nubian pageant and so on. So I'm there with them, and I'm very happy to be here as well, which is great.
Well, listen, thank you for jumping on the red carpet. Really is most appreciated. We're grabbing everybody, and and you're a star, you know. When you're hanging out with me, you just become a star overnight.
Then we should hang out more often then.
Okay, yeah. So you're a star. We're on Soul TV, and that's in the United States. So, do you want to say anything to them?
Yeah, hi from London, and I'm really happy to be here, and that's pretty much it. He's a really cool guy. That's pretty much it.
Anthony B. Williams, what can I say? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, this is Soul TV. My name's Anthony B. Williams. We've been pushed to actually go in and watch the film. I'm not sure if I want to do that. It's not I love doing this red carpet thing. So I'm going to see if I can still get one or two more people on this red carpet. But if not, I'm going to get pushed to going to see the film. So I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Grab your copy of Turning Point, your lifestyle, your well-being magazine, the autumn issue, out now. Class and content. We are more than just a publication. We are your luxury international lifestyle magazine.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with.
Okay, we're on the premiere of On the Other Foot, and I'm here with, what was your name?
Corinne.
Hello, Corinne. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very well, thanks.
Okay, look, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you doing here? Who are you?
Okay, I'm an event planner, so I've been planning the premiere with Freddie.
Okay.
It's been very eventful. Looking forward to watching the movie.
Right.
It's been a great night so far. Lots of support for the movie, which is great.
Okay, and the kind of film, what can they expect from you in terms of the film? You know a little bit about it. You're going to give me some top secret information.
It's no secret, but it's very tongue-in-cheek.
Okay.
Highlighting a very important subject, obviously, to do with racism.
Okay.
Great cast.
Right.
Lots of fun on set there was. Lots of laughs. Yeah, I just think it's just a great movie, to be honest. A really good movie. I don't want to give away too much because obviously you're going to watch it.
You know you want to. I can see it in your face. You know you want to.
Actually, it's a great concept. We haven't had anything like this before in the
Nice,
UK.
new. Yeah,
Very
yeah.
different. You know, the newest we've had is America, Freaky Friday. Completely different concept for a white man with a black man's body.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun.
And obviously it's a good film. It's going to be in the UK. When's it coming out?
Okay, so we have another screening on the 10th of December. And then in January, February, we've got some more screenings. So that will be released. The dates will be released shortly.
Okay. And we have Esther here, who's my co-host, and she's got one or two questions.
Hi, good evening. Good evening. Looking very nice today. You know, if anybody was to take away anything from this movie, what do you feel that would be?
The biggest take would be acceptance, to be honest. Be accepted and don't judge a book by its cover. Racism. My feeling is anyone supporting this movie, you're against racism. Watching this movie, I'm hoping that it would inspire people to actually talk about it a lot more. You know, challenge your friends or your family members. And just, have those kind of questions.
Okay. And what have you personally taken away from the film, if I may ask?
Well, the creativity in it, number one.
Thank you very much for your time.
Problem. Thank you.
Something for the Weekend is a brand new talk program where you can expect lots of opinions, loads of banter, and it's filled with cutting-edge conversation. Watch how they go head-to-head in debate where anything goes. With your host from the UK, the man with a plan, Andre Freeman.
Just say, Tracy Alder has says, but what if you absolutely love this woman and she won't keep your name? Are you going to let her go or let her loose?
I wouldn't marry her. If she was I wouldn't. No, because I would say I can love her, but we don't have to be married. But if she just wants to be Johnson, then we don't need to be married.
Ah, so look at that then. So Bay, you are moving with the times. I thought
No,
solid. But
I told you that. Yeah, I have to adjust. Any smart man or woman will have to take everything into consideration, and
Something for the Weekend is a brand new talk program where you can expect lots of opinions, loads of banter, and it's filled with cutting-edge conversation. Watch how they go head-to-head in debate where anything goes. With your host from the UK, the man with a plan, Andre Freeman, it's about to get messy. So check out Something for the Weekend, the talk program, and you can watch it on Facebook Live, Soul TV, or you can listen on the radio on www.lnsoulradio.com and click on the Listen Now button.
Okay, I'm here on Soul TV, and I tell you what, I've got an artist that I want to interview. I'm smiling because I'm excited, and I can see him smile. He's excited as well. Your name is?
Rio J. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Rio. So, Rio, why are you here? What capacity? What are you here for?
Well, first of all, any documentary, any movie that supports equality, I'm all over that. So, as a person, as a music artist from a background of fighting for equality, I think this is a great opportunity to see. It's such an amazing piece that really shows how we can all come as one. And I think that's absolutely amazing.
Okay, and in terms of you being here, is it on behalf of Peter Andre? You're an artist. Yeah. Is that the reason why you're here? Yeah, to support.
So I'm here to support Pete and Fred. So recently we've all kind of connected through Instagram, and I was invited down here today to support the movie and to also check out what's going on, and also hopefully with some prosperous future projects together as well. So
you are in a film. You're going to be in a film.
I used to be in the films before, in Prince of Persia.
You see, I told you, I knew your face. I knew your face. Yeah, go on.
And so I've done a couple of movies with Prince of Persia, with Walt Disney and so forth. But now I'm fully projected into the music industry with my songs being released in the last year or so. So it's exciting times. So
I knew your face. I just knew it. I knew it. Okay. In terms of your music, what kind of genre is your music?
I'm Asian pop urban. So recently in the last year, I've had a string of hits with a lot of the work around the urban side. And it's really took off, so I'm really proud of where it's going.
Yeah, how you finding it? People, warming to you. You're obviously selling loads of music, your songs. How's it been?
It's been amazing. I mean, the journey's been absolutely incredible. I've absolutely loved it. It's just been so great to see so many people on board as well, and obviously meeting people along the way like Pete, who we've all grown up with, and then just all being in the same industry but just being supported so much has just been amazing.
Okay, well listen, thank you. Do I call you Rio or Prince of Persian? Which one?
Call me Rio. Rio's fine.
Rio's fine. Okay, well take care and look after. Before you go, do you want to say anything to Soul TV? You're live in the USA.
Right. This is Rio J, live on Soul TV. You guys are amazing, and one love to all of you guys. Rio.
See, I paid him for that. Okay, thank you very much. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you.
a lovely night.
All right, thank you.